And action. Hey y'all. I feel like Ellen DeGeneres. Hey y'all. What does she always say? She's always like, y'all be kind to one another.
Be kind to one another.
It's like, I don't give a fuck. It's the internet. Every man and woman for themselves. Let's get into it. My dream is to be one of the biggest comedians in the world. And Facebook and YouTube keep taking a steamy shit on my dreams. This is Facebook right now. Oh, is that Luke's dreams? Ah, that's how Mark Zuckerberg shits. Oh, I should cut that out of the video, but I'm not going to. If you don't know, Facebook have started doing monetization for creators just like YouTube. And I thought, oh, great, this will solve all my problems that I'm currently having trying to self-fund my own content. Wrong. Apparently you can get demonetized on Facebook for saying the truth. I was gonna say for making a joke, but the clip I'm about to show isn't even really a joke. It's just the truth. Here's a stand-up clip that I posted recently that got demonetized and striked by Facebook for this part.
This last modern nursery rhyme is written and authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra. Row, row, row your boat to seek asylum in Australia. We'll stop the boats, crush your hopes, now fuck off back to Asia.
Man, that's just damn good poetry, highlighting the fact that yes, our government's refugee policy is a bit fucked. And the reason why people laughed and applauded at the end is because it's widely known that it's a bit fucked. But according to Facebook, it is now restricted to make videos about debated social issues, tragedy or conflict, objectionable activity, sexual or suggestive activity, strong language or explicit content. Hey Facebook, have you ever been on Facebook? Because that's all it is. That's all your website is. I go on Facebook to see some objectionable shit. Alright, I go to see garbage. I saw a picture on my newsfeed yesterday of what Shrek would look like naked next to a Toyota ad. Yet my little nursery rhymes are too edgy for ya. Facebook, be like Shrek's dick and harden up. Like seriously, Shrek was packing heat. You need to see that shit. But you know what? I thought, hey, that's fair enough. Facebook's still showing my comedy to a bunch of people and they only demonetized one video, so I can't complain. Bah! Wrong. Because of one video that got demonetized, they went and disabled my entire Facebook page's monetization for 90 days. That's like getting kicked out of class in high school for talking and then having to camp outside for 3 months. Oi sir, I'm fucking bored as and Jono's pissed in my sleeping bag again. Can I come back in now? Nah mate, you broke one bullshit rule once, so now you're banished forever. Have fun sleeping in your mate's piss. This sucks shit. Not only are they currently withholding all payments from my whole page, but they also restricted the reach of my video so not as many people can see my comedy anyway. Facebook monetization is somehow worse than YouTube's. It seems like Facebook is now run by non-binary vegan nuns. You can't use coarse language, you can't talk about tragedy or conflict, and you definitely can't talk about the government's stance on refugees in a joking manner. Okay, what about Shrek dick? Shrek dick, is that allowed? Yes, Shrek dick is allowed. I'm not even an edgy comedian. Like, I do videos about trick-shotting pineapple Zooper Doopers into bins. And the one time I try and make a slightly political joke that has a good point to it, Facebook's like, what? An opinion that's backed by facts? Shut it down, get it out of here, bin it, fuck it off.
Smoke weed every day.
I was honestly excited about Facebook monetization. I thought finally, I've been entertaining literally millions of people on this platform for years now, I might get paid for it. And I've always wanted to have a little budget for props to pay a camera person and little things like that. But unfortunately, Zuckerberg doesn't like my little poems. And you know what? I don't really expect him to, because the dude's a fucking robot. Hey Mark, roses are red, violets are blue. Are you the CEO of Facebook or fucking R2-D2? I realize that Mark Zuckerberg may not like my jokes, but you know who does like them? You guys. So earlier in the week, I decided to start a Patreon for people who want to support my content. And then something pretty cool happened. So I only talked about it on my podcast, Memoirs of a White Guy. I didn't post about the Patreon at all. And in just under 48 hours, we managed to reach enough money each month that allows me to now hire a camera person a couple of times a month to help me film my videos. That's awesome for this channel and what I do, because that's something no amount of monetization was ever going to achieve anytime soon. So thank you guys so much. And it kind of made me realize how much potential there is to grow my channel with the support of you guys, the people who watch it. So thanks to just 35 people who are probably watching this right now, so thank you very much, legends, I can now afford to make banging content way more regularly. All of these videos here have been my most successful videos in the last 6 months, and all of them were filmed by my camera person Reese, who I begged to do it for free, and now I can pay him. So now this shit's gonna go off. And we're also almost on our way to upgrading the new microphone on the podcast as well. It's so exciting to me because this is just the beginning. Like, I get messages all the time from people who love watching my stand-up comedy clips, and they're always like, post more. And I'd love to, but the problem is I saved up for an entire year last year just to get one show professionally filmed on my tour. It's very expensive, and that's what all the clips that I've been posting are from, just one show. I'm currently doing a national tour all around Australia, and I'd love to be able to afford to take someone with me to film every show, because out of everything I do, my stand-up is by far my best work. I know it is, like, it's my job, it's what I love to do. I've had heaps of stand-up clips get hundreds of thousands of views, one even got millions, and that's only off 2 sets that I've ever had recorded. Imagine if I filmed every show. Depending on how Patreon keeps going, hopefully one day I'll be able to film every show, so then you guys get to see heaps more. In the next couple of months, I'm about to do some of the biggest shows that I've ever done in Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane, and I'd love to get them on film. So if you like my comedy and you want to see more, then I'd absolutely love if you went and checked out the Patreon. And by the way, the Patreon is not about making money. I'm not going to make a cent off this. This is about taking my content to the next level. Like, I've been self-funding all my videos for years now. I've spent thousands on equipment, which means I've always had a very limited budget for videos, and I think it's starting to hold me back and slow me down a bit creatively. For example, one of the goals on Patreon is to hire an editor so I can bring back all the shit that you guys love, like trending trash, things that shouldn't be a thing, brief music reviews. All these videos took days to edit, and I just couldn't keep it up whilst also doing stand-up comedy, radio, and all the other things I'm doing. Also, the coolest part about this is the little community that I've created. It's only been like 4 days, and this group chat that we have in the Patreon is going off. We talk about The Bachelor, how hard it is to be white, Shrek, you name it. Just, it's popping in there. So yeah, Facebook can suck my nutsack. Hashtag fuck Zuck. I don't need him anyway. I got a bunch of legends who are 100 times more supportive than some billion-dollar corporation who like Shrek dick. So fuck him. That's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. There's heaps of cool rewards over on Patreon, like early access to videos and extra content and stuff like that. So go check it out. Also, my podcast, Memoirs of a White Guy, has returned. It's back because you know what? Luke's back still. I'm still back, guys, and I'm doing it. It's awesome. We relaunched, so if you've never listened to it before, we've started off fresh. Now is the perfect time to start listening, so I'd love it if you go check it out. If you like my videos, fair chance you'll like my podcast. But we make announcements on the megaphone, so whenever I have an announcement, for example, I never went through puberty. It's good that that's out there now. That's something I've been wanting to announce for a while. And also, as I said earlier, I'm still touring my new stand-up show, the Tambourine Tour, all around the country. Next week, I've got shows in Newcastle, Wollongong, Sydney, and then I'm doing the Melbourne Comedy Festival. Then I go to Queensland after that. It's huge. It's the biggest tour I've ever done. Tickets are at lukekidgell.com. All the dates and info is below. And Mark Zuckerberg, if you're watching this, lick my pasty white ballsack. See you later.
Crazy how a motherfucker died for a zip code.
Oh my god. There's a tractor going past my house again. I swear whenever I film that a tractor goes past. I don't live in the country. City tractors are very common.